If you look at his agenda on the environment, it touches upon all the issues that have been ignored for the last decade. Serious action on climate change, serious respect for scientific knowledge, not a government that cherry picks from science at its own convenience, but one that actually realizes that the scientists can provide the data upon which good public policy decisions can be made. An individual who recognizes that the national parks are not impediments to resource development, but are the crown jewels of the country, and that the right to experience those parks should be a right shared by all Canadians, old and new, young and old. And basically he represents a vision of the future, a vision of a government that will return decency, honor, transparency to the democratic process, a government that I can finally be proud of as a Canadian. Well, I think we have a situation where the current government does not respond to the overwhelming consensus of the scientific community that we have a serious problem with climate change, because ideologically it's committed to a way of thinking that denies that reality. You know, I think we have a government that is driven by an almost self-consciously anti-scientific ideology, whereby they will not let any scientific data or any scientific consensus get in the way of their own preconceptions that in good measure are based on, frankly, an element of fear. We in Canada continue to be told by political leaders, too many political leaders, that the only way we can generate an economy is by compromising our natural environment. Now, we happen to live in a country that's got the greatest democracy, the greatest affluence, the fewest people, the greatest landscape, the greatest university system in the world, and yet these politicians keep telling us that the only way we can generate an economy is by cutting down trees and chopping down mountains. I don't see that as a dearth of economic opportunities, but a lack of leadership on the part of those we too often send to office. Justin Trudeau is not that kind of politician. He is a visionary who can truly be the architect of a new tomorrow.